much. I'm preaching too much with the rent. If I can get this rent down and this car insurance down, baby, I am done paying off my phones now. I've been just about that press on life. It's the holiday season, and instead of stressing out about money and things like that, I just decided to start making some small cuts to my budget. And honestly, you guys, some of this stuff I really don't even miss. Let's get into it. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Life with Kay Lately, where we talk all things becoming her, but on a budget. Now, today is pretty much just a quick little chat, a quick little update. You know, like I said in the beginning, like we're coming into the holidays, end of the year, beginning of a new year. And I have just been slashing stuff left and right out this budget, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Like it's so much work to be done. So I really just wanted to go over and share with you guys some things that I have just cut out, some things that I'm still continuing to work and transition to cutting out, and you know, just some things that I probably would want to cancel out of my budget as well. So let's just get straight into it. First things first, I made a video maybe back in September as far as like no more nail salons. Yeah, I haven't been to the nail salon since probably August. I've been just about that press on life, y'all. Now these right here are Glamnetics. I got these from Target. Don't fight me in the comments, but I had to go to Target and get some press-ons. I'm really loving Glamnetics. I really want to get the pair that I had. I'll link that video up above. But the pair that I had were really sturdy and they really lasted. Like I wore them like the whole month of September. So I really want to find that pair because like the regular pair of Glamnetics, sometimes they have a tendency to kind of like pop off more than what I would like, but they're still they're very sturdy. And I do like these, and these were about $13, $14 right now. Yeah, I have not been back to the nail salon. I have not missed paying that amount. Granted, yeah, would it be good to get like some, you know, get my nails done or go get my toes done and stuff like that? Yeah, sure. But price-wise, adding that into my budget, girl, it is obsolete, okay? Now, as far as beauty, like I said, I can budget for about, what, $15, $20 a month for nails. That's nothing. Even if I want to buy 2 boxes of nails, girl, that's still cheaper than going to go get my nails done, okay? So that's really all in the beauty category, because when it comes down to a wax, I still go and get a wax. I don't really trust myself to wax my own, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. Like, no, y'all won't see me on this channel again if I attempted to do that. Now, I do have a kit from Amazon to where I can wax my underarm, and so I do that, but that's nothing that I've ever had to pay for, so I don't really look at that as something that I had to like cut out of my budget. Next up, we already talked about entertainment. So you saw me a few months ago, canceled out the cable. So finally, right now, when I get my Xfinity bill, it's finally at the amount, which is like $60. $60, like that compared to $180 some dollars. And then you got to count on like the fees and the taxes and all of that. I was drowning. I would never pay for cable ever again. It's done. So I couldn't really feel, because I know, like I said, I've been talked about that like almost in August or something, but I had been working to like just chop down that big old bill that I had. So finally I was able to like see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now when I get ready to pay my Xfinity bill, girl, I don't have to split it up into 2 checks. Really, $60, thank you. Another thing that I've been doing as well, like I said, just going through my account, a lot of like the Hulus and Canva. I don't know why I started back up paying for Canva $13, but girl, I canceled that quick, fast, in a hurry. That's out. Yeah, like those little small subscriptions. Really, at this point, I'm just paying for Apple Music and like my storage and stuff like that. And yeah, Amazon Prime. That's it. And all of that's going towards a credit card, so I let it just come off the credit card, throw the little money on there, and then that's it. Okay, next thing I'm super excited about is my phone bill. I am finally done paying off of my phone and my daughter's phone. So guys, I was paying about $35 per line. Now my phone bill is going to be what, $70 something cheaper. I am super excited. Super excited. Once again, I can probably now just pay it all in one go, or I can continue to split it up and it'll just be like 70 and 70 and that's it. So I'm super excited about that. The main thing is just like, I'm happy that all of my bills are starting to just go down, or like I said, just wiping stuff off. Like, I'm so excited. If I can get this car insurance down, now we'll be cooking with hot grease, okay? And if I can get this rent down, let me stop because I'm preaching too much. I'm preaching too much with the rent. If I can get this rent down and this car insurance down, baby, it'll be OV. I am done paying off my phones. Now, of course, my daughter wants to get a new phone. She's like, oh, okay, then maybe we can get a new phone. Who? Baby, you gonna be talking on that phone until it just don't work no more, because no. And trust me, I want to get some AirPods, or I want to get an Apple Watch and all of these different things, but then I keep thinking about, like, my bill is so cheap right now. Nah. Nope. Now, as it relates to like some everyday small habits, I am doing my best, y'all, with not spending a hell of money at Starbucks. I'm doing a lot better than what I was when I looked at my budget back in July. I was spending almost $100 and some was just going to Starbucks, reloading my card, buying food, this and that. Now I really do make a conscious, intentional effort to make my coffee at the house. And if I make my coffee at the house, then when I get to work, I don't buy Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not doing the 2-a-days. I have decreased that dramatically. So if I make coffee at the crib, I'm not getting coffee at work. And if I don't make coffee at the crib, then I'll just get coffee at work. So now, like, when I do put $15, $20 on my Starbucks app, like when I get paid, that lasts me. It really do. And another thing I've stopped doing as well is getting the little croissants, muffins, like little stuff like that, sandwiches and stuff like that. That stuff is high. People always talking about, oh, you drink Starbucks. Girl, that shit high. That high. Girl, it ain't the coffee. It's the damn pastries and the sandwiches and the biscuits. Not biscuits, girl. I'm talking about Bojangles. But it's all the other stuff that Starbucks sell that be super expensive. The coffee ain't nothing but like $3 and some change. Like, that's nothing. So I will continue working on that, because really, it do supposed to be to a point to where I really just make my coffee at the house and not even be going to Starbucks like that. Maybe Starbucks can just be a treat, and that's what it was supposed to be. On my Fridays, I was supposed to get coffee. But girl, sometimes I get to work and I'm like, I just want it. I just be wanting it, or I just be knowing that like I want Starbucks for the day. But I'm doing a lot better. When I make my coffee at the house, I make sure I try to save it. I don't sip it all while I'm driving, because I love doing it out of routine. But I make a conscious effort to save the coffee until I get to work. And now you're still sipping on your coffee. So by the time I finish it, it's like, why go and get a second one? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So some things I want to take into the holiday seasons is definitely just continuing to decrease the spending. I don't go into the stores as much as I used to. Walmart, Target, Ross, y'all know those are my stores. But I put myself on a budget. So I write about $35, $40 for like home shopping. Like, I just write it into the budget. But as far as like before, like last year, I was always in the stores. Like where my gym is, there's literally all of the stores, like the big three. And so I would always go and walk up in there every time I would finish working out, and found myself buying little candles and this and that. And so I'm just like, you know what? I just got to chill. Same thing with going into like the Targets and the Walmart, buying stuff. So now I really just try to work it into my budget. And honestly, like, it's not a necessity now. Like, if I got something coming up, got an event or something coming up, then of course. But all of that constantly shopping on Shein, shopping on Fashion Nova, every time they have a sale, nope. And if I'm going to buy off of Fashion Nova, make it count. Make it count. Buy what you need. Get about 3-4 pair of pants, 3-4 pair of jeans, and that be it. And if you really want to save a coin, you put it on Afterpay, and then boom. But like I said, I'm trying not to even like just overspend like that. So like all of the Sephora's, like I used to always be ordering from Sephora. Nope. Unless I run out of everything, then that's when I re-up on my Sephora stuff. Same thing with the body washes, Dove body washes and all of that. No, you're not buying another body wash until you finish all of it. No, because like I said, if I just do my thing, girl, every time Dove drop a new scent, I'll be getting it. All them EOS body sprays and all of that. Y'all think I don't see that? Y'all think I don't see all the new EOS body products and all of the holiday body products, but I can't do it. I can't just overconsume like that. No. Use what you got. Use what you got till it's gone. And then, depending on what's going on then girl, you'll get in where you fit in, and that's it. But hey, don't even worry about it. And lastly, definitely cooking more. I have definitely been making a conscious effort to definitely cook more. You know, like I said, so much going on in the world right now, guys. I can't even do my thing and overspend if I wanted to. So I'm definitely cooking more. I'm really having fun. The latest thing I've been getting into is like baking. And I realized, like, once I purchased the ingredients, like I pretty much got all the core ingredients to make a lot of different things. So I've been having fun with that, but mainly like finding little meals that I've always wanted to cook and learn how to do. Like you guys seen my vlog a few vlogs ago. I made some chili and it was so good, and I made some cornbread. You know, my daughter made the cornbread, and so it's just like cooking more. You know, like I said, we may even get to doing like Sunday dinners and things like that. And y'all know things that I've already been implementing is like the meal prepping, making my own juices. I have decreased going to Art and Gardens. I do not go to Art and Gardens as much as I was doing back in the summer. I'm literally making my own juices and making a conscious effort to, when I run out of my juices, make some more, you know, instead of going to Art and Gardens. So yeah, honestly, I know it was a lot, but I have been really wanting to just give you guys an update and just kind of share some ideas, and maybe you guys definitely throw some ideas in my comments as far as like some things that you are really cutting out before the holidays, things that you have already cut out for the holidays, or things that you're kind of actively working on, because baby, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you can always just make an effort to be just super intentional. You know, it's not about lacking. It's not about cutting everything out. It's just about doing things and having just having a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna buy Starbucks, girl. I would be lying to y'all. But I don't need to buy Starbucks every day. I don't need to be in that Chick-fil-A every day. I don't need to be at Art and Gardens every day or every week. Some stuff is just like you gotta like tone it down, and you can be saving so much money. Like, honestly, y'all, with this whole shutdown and this and that, I'm learning so much. Like, girl, a lot of stuff you didn't need anyway. That's why you okay. That's why you straight. Because all of a sudden, you don't need the matcha every day or every other day. All of a sudden, you don't need to go in the stores every other day. So continue to like relax and cut a lot of this stuff off the out the budget. And guess what? By the time Christmas comes, you'll have so much more money saved. You know, so many good habits for the new year, and you'll just be that girl, but on a budget. And y'all forget that. That's what your girl Cassie taught you. So yeah, you like this video, make sure y'all show me some love in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on IG at Cassie Lately, and on TikTok, Life with K Lately, and you know, all my other platforms like that. But I would definitely be back. Show me some love in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys later.